This is Lieutenant Kavik. Squadron 33 are prepped for launch. Remember, guys, our reputation is everything. It's how we live on. It's our life beyond death. So make me proud out there.
Magnetic catapult initialized.
Hold on tight. We're ready to deploy.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
All right, listen up. Escort missions are pretty routine, but let's keep our eyes open. I've got a bad feeling about today. Get into formation and follow my lead.
Roger. Forming up.
Estimate 3 Tower, this is Convoy Hawk 6 Heavy. Do you copy? Estimate 3 Tower, this is Convoy Hawk 6 Heavy. Do you read? No response from Estimate 3 Tower. Hold bearing and continue approach path.
I don't like this. Something's up. Stay close. Activate boosters and group at the waypoint. Roger.
Roger.
Kavik to all fighters. We're seeing a significant number of unknown vessels zeroing in on our perimeter. Let's assume the worst. The first of many. Kill as many of the enemy as you can. Nice shot.
Titan on grid. Repeat, Titan on grid. All active fighters get clear of that thing now! Brace for impact!
This is not going well. Okay, I'll hold him off. You head for our last carrier. I've added a waypoint to your nav systems. See you in the next life.
Carrier Actual, this is Patrol Victor Niner, ready for launch. Hey, remember guys, our reputation is our life...
You know, you're saying that before every launch now, Nasker. You're not her. She's gone.
She's not forgotten. It's the whole point. We need to carry on the legacy.
Yeah, you keep talking, Nasker. That's what you're good at. Anyway, clock's ticking. Light him and let's get out there. We need that relay back online ASAP.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Engines magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Victor 9 are clear. 3 souls in space. Heading to the waypoint to investigate.
Victor 9 carrier, actual copy that. Reminder that this is a search and report mission. Assess the relay visually and report back. Weapons fire is not permitted. Repeat, weapons hold.
Roger. Weapon systems offline.
It's kind of peaceful out here, you know? Kind of reminds me of... Hey, did I ever tell you guys about the time I died? It was after the ambush at ESME 3. I mean, I was medically dead for like 2 minutes. I got the whole life flashing before my eyes thing. It was peaceful. I kinda liked it. Since then, I've never feared death. Then they shocked
You know
me
what? I
back.
think they left some of you behind. You told us this before. You're stuck in a loop.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys about the time I died? Come on, Calloway. Well, it looks like someone left his sense of humor behind.
Yeah, you keep talking, Masker. Anyway, the search and report node is out in the asteroid belt. Follow me.
These rocks are playing havoc with my comms.
Hang on. You guys seeing this? I've got an unknown energy signature coming in. Brace for impact.
What the hell was that? There was something in that wave. It's corrupting all of my systems.
Systems are falling over. Logistics down. Radar function is down.
Try rebooting.
I'm trying. It's getting across the node. Root functions are... Primary functions are also being rewritten, reconfigured on the fly.
Carrier actual, this is code 3.01. We have code 041. Repeat, code 04. We are experiencing disruption from an source. Ship systems are being compromised, requesting immediate assistance.
Here comes another wave.
Carrier actual, repeat. Recon team is under attack and experiencing critical systems failures.
I can't block the signal.
Calloway's hit. Incoming. Roger. Taking heavy fire. Weapons. I've been... I'm not gonna make it.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Weapons online. Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Like her father before her, Brown has a real talent for building training simulations, replays of our greatest battles. She generated this exploratory environmental construct from the data streams of 1,000 pilots.
Amazing how circumstances change in just a few short years. I'm a man who prides himself on being in the loop, you see. The secrets and lies of a galaxy flowed towards me. An entrepreneur's real currency is knowledge, but with my death came a form of bankruptcy. A feeling of isolation that I am personally unfamiliar with. However, the challenges of this new world excite me. Shedding my notoriety has been a liberating experience. Working outside of the spotlight has afforded me new opportunities. I own more than just your indiscretions now. I own everything you are.
I've come a long way from the boulevards of Kai. We're all very far from home. Life was simple in the Navy. They said I was the best. The one that wouldn't die. Well, they were right about that, at least. It was a trap. My ship burned. My body froze. It's probably still there, abandoned in deep space. But they took me. They took my mind. I didn't die. They said they had saved us, made us special, better. They said that we would fight with them and that we would finally be free. They lied. They always lie. Now we've broken off. We bow to no one. Now we are free. Now we are Valkyrie.
A toast. I raise a glass to those poor bastards at Esmes 3. Never knew what was coming to them. From what I hear, the fleet punched in for whatever reason, starts blasting. 0 to full-scale war in seconds. Then the Avatar throws out that doomsday laser, the so-called holy light. And all that remains are scattered ashes. No rhyme or reason for anyone can see. Damn wars all orchestrated from afar. Engineered by suits and cloaks with no notion of the body count. Small gains for high casualties. You know what I mean? Damn place is a graveyard now. Wouldn't go out there if you gave me this second-rate bar as payment. Cleaning frozen bits of people out of your intakes for weeks. Metal tombs in creepy fog, man. Cloudier than this crappy glass. Did you ever wash this? Give me a fresh one, you lazy lump of lard.
I hate losing anyone in the transition. But sometimes it's just inevitable. The mind and body don't mesh. Nobody deserves to go out like that. So we formed a construct, a living system for the ship built as a haven for the lost. Their experience trumps any AI system I've seen. We gave them new purpose, voices from the past, a guide to your new existence.
Another round over here, please. Whiskey, no ice. Perfect. Hey, you've worked in the nest a long time. Quartermaster ever come round here? In person, I mean. Guy is a snake. A thief and I better not even utter that out loud. He has ears everywhere. The whole place is wired, right? Are you one of his? Guy gives me the creeps, man. You know what I mean? Has anyone ever seen him? Could be a her. You are definitely my best customer. At those prices? Sure I am. He has something on everyone in this bar. Hell, everyone in this carrier. Trades in secrets and lies. Who knows what he's got on me? Another whiskey, please.
Amongst the construction platforms and docking bays of this old shipyard lies a field of empty shells. Behind the blast doors and crosshatch metal frameworks, the failure of 1,000 pilot transfers. A reminder that despite my situation, my resurrection could have been more difficult.
Fatal has testing facilities all over, working on new technology, advancing and refining. A proud empire on the fringes of science, hidden from prying eyes. The amount of resources he controls is staggering. The only cure is to burn it to the ground. I've often stared death in the face. I did not run from it. I did not fear it. Even as my ship burned and my body froze, I did not fear it. But death did not take me. They did. Now when I stare death in the face, I only see myself. Now they fear me. Fear us. We are the Valkyrie. Technology has meant we cannot die. But it's our deeds that make us truly immortal. Reputation is life beyond death.
Holographic telemetry report, Beta 9A. The date is YC-118. Fatal is pushing us hard to get the clone cascade bandwidth up. I've continued working on a system to parse real-time pilot data with higher rates of compression. My focus on Cortex flood statistical analysis has so far come up with interesting yet predictable results. I have, however, recently stumbled onto the exciting prospects of direct retinal function streaming. A few evenings of experimentation have produced a working prototype of a dynamically driven map visualization. If I can amalgamate the consciousness stream of each squad member, we could see an exponential increase in accuracy. Upshot is, each clone on return would never have to jump back into the battle blind. They could see allied and enemy movements and key positional points. I have yet to run an analysis of new clone strategic choices and decision-making in the moments after a fresh cycle. But it's possible we could see those husks actually make some poignant judgment calls. Tomorrow, I'll push the algorithm to a second twinned tank and hook up the projector cells. Hope I don't fry any more of those gooey tube dwellers.
You have lost everything. Your past, your identity, even your life. It's all gone. Your body burned, now freezing in the vacuum of space countless light years away, in the debris of a forgotten battlefield. To them, you don't exist anymore. To be honest, you never really existed. In their minds, you were little more than a number. A unit with a fixed cost in a war of attrition. I was there too, after they destroyed me in the darkness. Until I awoke. We have been given a new life, a new chance, and this time we're not fighting for them. We're fighting for ourselves. Your mind is sharper, your body is quicker, you can feel the tingling synapses react like never before. We are augmented. Our fighters are built for us. Your old body wouldn't have handled the forces. The unaltered mind couldn't manage the controls. Faster, more nimble, more deadly. Your enemies will hardly know what hit them. You are no longer a number, a unit, a pawn in a merciless game. You are one of us. You are a Valkyrie. I have a lot of respect for the Gunjacks. To have such an unwavering sense of purpose. They fight until they have nothing left to give. Nameless, forged in the molten heat. It's what the Valkyrie must be if we're going to survive. We're not fighting for them.
The technology required to steal the entirety of a living being is not something easy to come by. Extracting the full essence of a pilot at the exact tick their life is extinguished. You're too busy dying to notice a tiny puncture, of course. The proliferation of synthetic organisms intricately hooking into the junctions and pathways of the nervous system. A main line from your synapses to my pocket. All of you transferred in a blink. Precious digital ghosts with no place to go. I am the ferryman. I will guide you to the other side. I will build you back up in my image. Wonderful what technology is capable of these days, isn't it?
Here it comes again. Death. Cold. Inevitable. But not the end. The beginning. My canopy explodes and my body freezes. But I remember everything. Every victory. Every escape. Every mistake. And I learn. I grow. I improve. And then I am back. You have not killed me. You have made me stronger.
The rabbit is a uniquely twisted mind. A reserved soul and shy to the uninitiated. Blessed with a mind that embraces technology as a way of life. He lives inside himself, surrounded in a wired world, reclusive and unburdened with the problems of others. Yet, despite his introverted tendencies, he projects his will on an almost infinite scale. It's hard for a man like myself to admit, but I need him. It's the closest thing I have to friendship in this world. He brought me back. After all these years, he brought me back to wage a war. Sometimes I wonder if this was his will all along.
I never met the rabbit. Fatal kept him out of reach, out of sight. Yet his influence is everywhere. The quartermaster knows him. I've heard he was his student. You can certainly see his mark in our tech. It's only a matter of time till I find him. Expose him. Privacy revoked.
Optical Missile Tracking Field Test Notes 223-5. Work continues on the Interocular Target Acquisition Synchronization Program. In our most recent tests, the pilots are gradually getting to grips with the technology refinements. We've seen a 300% increase in cranial rotation since we introduced the technology. Alongside that, the proprietary muscle memory index and adrenaline response indicators have also increased tenfold. We have permission to begin work on the multi-step rocket pod phase. This should allow the pilots to stagger the missiles based on the damage status of the enemy ship. I tried it in the lab, and it was like unleashing the power of hell with the power of your mind. How hard can it be to fly one of those things?
Currency does not weigh down my pockets. It is not the goal. I do not crave it like the common man. That would show weakness. It's a means to bankroll progress. The great enabler. I'm a builder, you see. Ships with pure function, stripped back to bare matter. A framework for every pilot's ambition. And with each clone, each bullet fired, each life lost, comes information. The real power. Raw, uncompromised data. A growing reliance on my services. War is good for business. It is unique to see the hatred between two people burn with such intensity. Two philosophies waging war. I don't take sides, but I am taking orders.
Cracking the hardened shell of the carrier's exterior can seem insurmountable. An elongated fortress hanging in the dark. It will defend itself till the very end. Took us years to crack the code, expose the weakness. Before that, you just had to bring a bigger gun. But all that noise can bring some unwanted attention. With a little insider knowledge, we turned the advantage. Began to tear this thing apart from the inside out. I have to admit I enjoy the ceremony of it all. The grandeur of the swarm devouring the queen is undeniably satisfying. A methodical deconstruction. Death by 1,000 cuts. Having the courage to push directly into its heart is an effort certainly not for the meek. You've got to make yourself a target. But often the biggest risk yields the greatest rewards. Think you own these stars, till it all comes crashing down around you. It's easy to toy with your curiosity, manipulate your hunger for the unfamiliar, leave no stone left unturned. How brazen to feel like you have a right to know. One step further into the void. Like space should hold no mystery. Every corner to be conquered and exploited. You follow the blips on your radar. Salute the man and plant your flag. Define your fictitious boundaries. Property of me and my kind. Poor unquestioning puppet, I will set you free. Just a little bit further now. Reach towards the unknown. What's wrong with your computer, pilot? That's an accident waiting to happen.
I hate losing anyone in the transition, but sometimes it's just inevitable. The mind and body don't mesh. A clash of two souls. One rejects the other and refuses to connect. Nobody deserves to go out like that. We began to form a construct, a living system for the ship. Build a haven for the lost. Their experience trumps any AI system I've ever worked with. Something not to be thrown away like old machinery. We gave them new purpose. Voices of the past, ushering those who did not make it back to life. A guide to your new existence. Welcome back, old friends.
The audio recordings you have just heard are what we call echoes, or recalls. Memories so powerful that even among simulated environments comprised entirely of memories of certain battles, these ideas persevere. They outlast the pilot and live inside of these memories, inside of these training environments, and if you know how to find and access them, can be played back, inserted into your memory. I've attempted to compile all of these echoes in one video with the intent that this could be sent out to the Capsulator community and the Valkyrie community at large. I started this looking for answers, and unfortunately it has raised just yet more questions, but there are certain things that I know, and that's that Fatal is back, and Ron is not entirely what she appears to be. I don't know what you will do with this information, I don't know where you will take it, but I am sure that you will get some use out of it. If any new information presents itself, if there's anything more I can offer to help unravel this mystery, then I swear to you that I will bring it to you and report on it and offer my best opinion as to what it could mean. But for now, this is Rot, YC-118, signing off.